welcome back to the Lit Sisters. So today I am going to do my March wrap-up and April TBR. I know it's a little late into the month. I meant to do this video a while back and listen, as you guys well know probably, we don't get paid to do YouTube. We're a very small channel. We just do it because we have fun, and sometimes life doesn't want you to have time for fun. Anyway, I digress. I'm finally making this video, my March wrap-up and April TBR. I really need to do the TBR because I still need to draw from my TBR jar for this month, and we're already almost halfway through it. So, without further ado, let's get going. I'll start with my March wrap-up. March, it wasn't like a super good reading month for me, but it wasn't bad either. So the first book I read for the month of March was Ready Player One. Now, Ready Player One I've already read, and you guys have heard me talk about this before, but it is my favorite book. I love this book. Like, holding it, like, I could just sit here and read it again if I wanted to. It was my month for March to pick what book our book club read, and I picked Ready Player One because I just feel like more people need to read it. Everybody liked it really, really well, so I'm so happy that they liked it. I'm so glad I got to reread it again for good reason, not just because I wanted to. And yeah, 5 out of 5 stars on this book. If you haven't read this book, do it. It's basically like a scavenger hunt online. That is a very brief summary, and I will leave links in the description down below to more detailed summaries of all these books on Goodreads. And the next book I read this month was Lola and the Boy Next Door. I loved this book. This was my favorite of the 3 Stephanie Perkins books that she wrote. And it just was so cute. Lola and Cricket are definitely an OTP for me now. Like, and I wanted more of them after they got together. So this was my favorite one of all 3 though, but I loved all 3. As you can guess from the way I was talking about that one, the next book I read after Lola and the Boy Next Door was Isla and the Happily Ever After. And I did, just because I liked Lola and the Boy Next Door best, doesn't mean I didn't like this one, because I still really liked Isla and the Happily Ever After. Really liked it, really cute. I liked that this one you got to kind of like see the whole relationship. Like, you got to see them get together and then you got to see them be together. So, Isla and the Happily Ever After. 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, read it, read it, read it. I loved all of Stephanie Perkins' books, all 3 of them. They're real cute and they give you the happy feel-good feels, so yeah. And lastly, for the month of March, I actually did an audiobook, and me and my boyfriend listened to the Force Awakens audiobook, and it was really good. If you liked the movie, read the book, because you get a whole lot more meat in the story. There's a lot of things that, like, it doesn't change the story, but it just adds to it. Like you find out what happened to Poe Dameron after the TIE fighter crashed, and just like little extra things like that. You get to hear thoughts and perspectives from Kylo Ren more and some other characters more. It was really, really good. Gave it 2 thumbs up. If you like Star Wars, read this book, because you're just gonna get a lot of extras in it that weren't in the movie, and it just gives it a little, it rounds it out a little bit more. It's good. Good, good, good. The next book I will be continuing to add to my April TBR is Passenger. Now, this was my TBR jar challenge for the month of April, and I did not finish it. I seriously only read like the first chapter for March, and that was all the farther I ever got. But I have been actively reading it here of late, and I really like it so far. But yes, I am going to finish it this month, and I'm also going to finish my other TBR jar challenge, so don't you worry, I've made a commitment. I'm always going to read my TBR jar challenge, so I'm getting it. So aside from Passenger, I am also going to add You Deserve a Drink by Mamrie Hart. I have talked about this book before on here, but I have started actively reading this book. I'm still kind of in the beginning pages, but let me tell you, it doesn't look like a thick book, but the pages are wordy and there is just no throwaway page. Like, every page has a lot of content on it and you just can't miss it. So it packs a punch, but it's really good so far. I've been laughing my ass off pretty much non-stop through the pages that I've read so far, and I'm sure it will continue to be a roller coaster ride of hilarity. The next book I'm going to add to my TBR for the month of April is World War Z. Now, normally I don't go for these kind of books, but it is the selection for our book club for the month of April, and you know, that's the whole point of book clubs and stuff like that, is to kind of get you out of what you normally read and try something new. I'm excited to read it. I think I'll probably enjoy it. We'll see. And the next one is kind of like a series of ones, but I'm going to read these next installments of the Fullmetal Alchemist manga series. I've been reading this with my sister for a while now. She's been on me to finish it and catch up with her so we can watch the cartoon. So I do really like it. I just set it down and just haven't picked it back up. So I'm picking it back up, and I'm gonna read these next 6 installments of Fullmetal Alchemist. Okay, and the next book I'm going to add to my TBR, and I would like to emphasize that there's no way this book will be finished in the month of April. But, I guess you never know, but it's going to take me a while. But I got Alexander Hamilton by Ron Chernow, and this is the book that inspired Lin-Manuel Miranda to write the musical Hamilton. And I guess he stuck pretty true to the book for the musical as well. But Chelsea has been listening to Hamilton a lot, as has everyone else in the world, and she has been on me to listen to it, and I just hadn't yet. And last time she came to visit, which was a week ago, I finally went ahead and got it and downloaded it. I've been listening to it pretty much non-stop since, so it is really, really, really good. It's like the most fun history lesson you could ever have. Like, I can't get over how much I love the soundtrack. Like, and in my free, I don't even think about the musical in my free time. I literally think about Alexander Hamilton. Like, and I just contemplate his life and what it was like, and I was thinking about it so much. I'm like, I just need to watch a documentary or read a book or something. So I went to Books A Million. I didn't even know that he had read this book to inspire the musical. I just went to Books A Million and went shopping in the history section and the biography section, and this was in the featured one, I'm sure because of the musical, and I was like, that is exactly what I need. So I grabbed it, and now I'm gonna be even more obsessed with Alexander Hamilton, I guess. I don't know. Can you see Athena? She's coming toward me. Do you wanna come say hi? Come here. Here's my puppy Athena. She wanted to come say hi. And last but not least, I have to do the TBR jar challenge. So let's read a book by an author from a different country than you. You can consider this cheating if you want, but I am going to go with Story and Art by Hiromu Arakawa. I'm really sorry if I did not pronounce that correctly. I am terrible at pronunciations, so please don't murder me. But they are definitely from a different country than me, and I'm already really liking it, so all 6 of these in their entirety will count for my challenge. So that is all for me today. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and be sure to comment down below and let us know what you guys will be reading this month, what you read last month, and any book suggestions you might have for us. We always want to know any good reads we're missing out on. Be sure to check us out at The Lit Sisters on any social media platforms. And until next time, you guys, happy reading!